Hey, come on. Let's get a ball. Let's get a ball. Grab a couple of treats. Whoops. Toby's favorite treat. Hey, Shark Slayer. How are you today? We just got done with our bike ride. 0 millions watching, it says. Well, at least we got 3 thumbs up. Little Toby dog. He's already peed on all the trees. I don't know why he's going to do that there. Oh, we're still spinning? Are we still spinning? Hello, good morning, Helen. I don't know why I'm with this phone and connection. I've got 2 bars, 0 millions watching, and still 3 likes. Well, that's good. Every like counts. We're going to keep on our walk here. I reset it. Hopefully we're back at it. A couple of weekends ago when the county fair was here in the park, they had a little display set up in front of this old tree. It was like a Halloween display, and it had mannequin heads and arms and hands just sticking out of the ground. And Toby freaked right out. Oh, we're in the park, Helen. We are in the park, and we've already exercised and walked, and we just took one more lap so we could go live for a little bit. Where's my face? Right there. There's the face of Titlepro. Toby, come here, look. Here's the face right there. Nate. You want me to show my taco too? With 360. Do a 360. I'm sure the ladies are sick of hearing that stuff, but I kind of think it's funny that these fellows on YouTube think that they can just pop into somebody's room and ask for something so personal and that it's going to happen. But I imagine there's people out there doing it. Sexy taco. Here's Titlepro today. And there's my puppy. We're just out with the camo hat on. Early morning. Muted. Haha. I was saying, the reason we're out here riding around and all this extra walking and stuff is we're trying to build Toby's muscles up. So he's competing against dogs that are working dogs that actually chase sheep, where Toby just chases the cat around the yard. You know what I mean? So those dogs are all muscled up, and Toby's not. One judge actually asked me when I asked him afterwards. He asked me, "Doesn't that dog play fetch or anything? He needs more muscle." So here we are getting more muscle on. And yeah, the dog plays fetch. He plays and plays, but he doesn't have. I can't run, so he doesn't run. But now with the attachment for the bicycle, that makes all the difference in the world. I can't even ride as fast as he can run. Hey buddy, quit pulling. Am I still muted? Yeah, I can't ride as fast as he can run. He can run 24 miles an hour, a little over 24 miles an hour. That's all the ribbons, they clock it on the radar. He participates in a sport called Fast Cat, where they run 100-yard dashes chasing a lure. Like when the gray. When we're outside, he don't listen for shit. Hey, let's see if we can get him to chase the ball. Come on. Look what I got. Look what I got. I'm gonna hook him. Hey. Look. Look, buddy boy. Hey. Okay, leave it. Let's go over here first. Look what I got. Look what I got. Ready? 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 Come on. Here you go, bud. There you go. Ready? Go get it. Live action. Hello, Anastasia. Are you looking at your buddy? Come here. Look at that. He don't care. He wants to do what he wants to do. I don't blame him. If I was a dog, I'd want to be a dog too. Look, there's a hobbit hole. That's where the little Irish guy with the pot of gold hangs out. Here you go. Here you go. He smells something good over here. All the other dogs must be going to the bathroom right here. If I can get him hooked, we can be on our way. I have to get to work. Toby. I'm not very good with this. Am I back to buffering again? Jeez. Hey, Anastasia, how are you? Hey, Mr. Goga, Mr. President, how are you today? We just coming in for a little pop up to. We already did our bike ride and walked all our laps around this park. I should have had the live on sooner, but you know. Camera's blurry. Let's see what we can do. Helen made a great video. Now, if we could keep that going, somebody else needs to tag onto that same one and make it, and maybe we could turn it into a big collage of the whole family, huh? That'd be great. Helen came with the beans. You know, in the southern culture here, in like U.S. but South America, it's beans and rice, and in Africa it's beans and corn. I was thinking about that this morning. I wonder what the difference is nutritionally. Yeah, Goga, she's here. She's seen it. This is the county fairgrounds. This is where they have the uh, carnivals and horse shows, and I don't think they put on any kind of rodeos, but I know they have demolition derbies for the cars over there. They used to have horse racing here when I was a little kid, but there was a big grandstand over here. They took all that down. Oh, that's good to know, Goga. The corn and the beans. Hey, Wakesho, how are you today? Thanks for coming by. Did I miss anybody? I'm so new to this live stream and I can't pay attention. Bloke, how are you, Bloke? Bloke Master Gaming, my bro. He is, I believe he is from India. He's a friend of I met him from Assad Danger Brand, who's from Pakistan. This kid's such a good dog. Everybody tells me how well trained he is, and I keep telling them he's just the old man's dog, and he knows it. So he's super chill. Yeah, go old man's dog. I'm an old man already. Me and my pup. Hey, JRD, what are we doing? We're sitting in the park now. We were walking and bike riding. We're putting muscle on Toby here. He's got to get a little bit of muscle on him so that he can win him some dog shows. I think that's about the last thing lacking. We've been working on his trotting and his running speed and stepping and sitting and standing and all that good stuff. And now we're working on muscle. Because he's a couch potato. He's an old man's dog. We walk, but he needs running muscles. Totally different muscles than walking muscles. Who is old man? You're looking at him, Anna. That, you see that gray? I didn't put it there. It grew after many, many, many decades. Many, many, many decades. Little Toby's football. You wouldn't believe the price of dog toys. It's funny. Most of the dogs in Kenya live outside, eat scraps or whatever they could find, and dogs here in the USA get bought toys. Hey, Margaret, how are you? Thanks for coming by. We're just sitting here for a few more minutes. I got to get to work. It's already 8:30. I got to get home and get him fed, get Ike the kitty fed. His name is Ike, I-K-E. Get kitty fed, get the dog fed, and turn my computer on and start typing. How old am I? I I don't want to confess to nothing. Uh, but if you start watching my videos and live streams, I think somewhere in there we talked about that. Bloke, we're great, man. How are you? Bloke, are you from India or are you from Pakistan? Do I speak Spanish? No. I speak a little bit, enough to order dinner, but no, I don't speak Spanish. We didn't grow up speaking Spanish. Um, mom didn't learn Spanish till she was in her early 20s when she was in college, and but Dad spoke fluent Spanish at home, but they never spoke any Spanish to us kids. I don't know why. Half of my cousins speak Spanish and the other half don't. It was just the times, the 70s, 60s and 70s. The parents weren't teaching the kids the other languages. They didn't want us to have accents. I look like I'm in my 30s. Hey, that's great. I'll go with that. I'll go with, let's say 37, 38. Those were good years. Hey, Maria, how are you? Look at my puppy. Here you go, puppy. He'll do anything for a treat. He hasn't had breakfast, so. Can you sit pretty? Can you sit pretty? Can you sit pretty? Sit pretty. Up, up. Yay! Did you see that, folks? Did you see that, folks? That's called the sit pretty, the Lassie sit pretty. See how he had his hand up in the air? Just like Lassie. Oh, that was great, Tobe. That was great. I'm going to have to make a clip of that. I'm going to have to make a clip of that. That was excellent. Hello, Bertha. How are you today? That's okay, Bertha. We all have trouble with English. But that's what we type here. That's what we speak. That way everybody can understand everybody. Sit pretty, Titlepro. I'm sitting pretty ugly right now, Yoga. I mean, Goga. Let me see if I can do one of those poses I've seen you do. The inverted, outverted, upside down. Lotus. What's for breakfast? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm getting puppy kisses here. What's I have no idea. I have no idea. I don't have any bread or crackers or tortillas. Definitely no chapatis at home to make any kind of burrito or taco, so maybe I'll just have to eat some eggs. Eggs, no tortilla. Kiss the grass pose. Look at that boy. He's always on the lookout. He's looking for that wolf. He's looking for Simba so he can protect his daddy. Whoops. you thought the same thing, huh, Toby? He's such a good boy. Little Tobosaurus. That's his dinosaur name. If I agree, you will subscribe. Make a cooking live. Oh my goodness. Man, I don't know about that. I never know when I'm going to cook anything. I'll try to. You'll have to check back. You'll have to watch back. Come back and check the channel, see when there's a cooking cooking video, and then you can subscribe then. I've got gardening videos, but no cooking videos. No eating videos, no shopping videos, nothing. Just dog walking and working in the garden. Oh, that's too bad, Bertha. What kind of dog was it? How? Oh, yeah, and okra videos. Next year, I'll plant a whole bunch of plants. This year, I was just testing it out. I think there's over half a dozen, and I've got them in different size planters, just to see what works. We'll see what happens. I'm getting lots of eggplant this year. My first year growing them, I didn't realize that so many of them grew on one plant, and I got a bunch of plants. I've been giving them away. People love that stuff. Wow, 18-year-old dog. He lived a long life. Long life. I bet you he was happy. Oh, that's too bad, JRD. That's too bad. You know, sometimes those bad things happen, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. I'm thinking it's been 2.5 years now. I was walking my daughter's dog that was a Border Collie Aussie Shepherd mix. And we were right in the crosswalk. We got hit by a pickup truck that was turning the corner. He ran the stop sign and just kept rolling and hit us and ran the dog over. And he passed and sent me flying. I got video of it from the stores. And I was heartbroken. Still am. It's hard to even think about. And it's been 2.5 years. Toby, come to Florida. Heck yeah. We'll stop in Texas. We'll stop in Houston and pick Damalola and then head east to Florida and come visit. I used to be in Houston all the time where Damalola lives now. That was the airport that I flew, one of the airport hubs I flew through when I was working in New Mexico. I used to fly home once a month, once every 6 weeks for 3 years. It's a lot of fun being on airplanes. You get treated pretty good. I didn't get to fly in any presidential jets like Mr. Goga there, but I did. That's too bad, JRD. Have you had the heart to get more dogs since? I think everybody should have a friend if they can. Little puppy, little dog. My mom's got a little teeny tiny dog she's always has those little toy dogs. And that's her companion. My number one son has no animals. Number two son has several birds, like parrot type birds, those big giant birds that talk and stuff like that. I mean, that talk. And he's got several of those that are really old. And then the daughter's got a whole bunch of dogs. She's got Aussie Shepherds. She's got the Moon Pie and all the Moon Pie's brother and all her puppies. Uh-oh. Goga, I hear you crashed the Air Force today. Is that true, Goga? Were we missing people when we landed last night? After your, or yesterday afternoon here when we made the flight? Were people left behind? Is that what's going on? Maria, don't start none, won't be none. Oh man, women are crazy. They always got to put a label on something. Oh well. You can't live with them and you can't live without them. And they're so much fun. Little puppy, little puppy. There's another dog getting walked way over there. There's a dog park here too. But we don't go in the dog park. There's a dog way over there. Whoops. I had to zoom in so it's going to be fuzzy. There's a dog park here, but we don't go in there because we're not allowed to. We've got the rules and regulations contract that we signed with the dog school says no dog parks. And if we go to any kind of a dog show or event where there's a bunch of dogs together, we can't go to dog school for a week because they don't. You never know if the other dogs where you're at, if they've got all their vaccines or if they got parasites or if they're sick, whatever. You know what I mean? So there's rules, and we did break that rule about 3 weeks ago. We went in that dog park right there they just moved it. They just put new fences up. They moved it over from the other side of the park. And they put new fences up. See the big fence? That's the dog park. Anyway, we went in there one day after our bike ride here. Toby, lay down. Lay down, buddy. We went in there one day after our bike ride, and I knew I shouldn't have gone in there, but I did. And he played with another couple dogs, and he sniffed around, and that's what the problem is people don't pick up after their dogs all the time, and there's lots of poop in there, you know what I mean? So he was sniffing around and biting around on the ground, and the very next day, we went to the vet to turn in a poop sample so they could test it for his Therapy Dog International certification. And son of a gun, I'll be danged if it didn't come back positive for some kind of intestinal bug. And they said that it's a quick act. It's a quick bug. It goes in him and out of him real quick. He must have ate something or come into contact with something, and so I had to take him back the very next day to test again, and then the next day he tested negative at the big lab, but like a 24-hour bug. But I'll be danged if that wasn't a lesson learned. I knew I wasn't supposed to go in there with him, and we did anyway. And sure enough, he caught a bug that cost me an extra $50 because I had to get him tested twice and drive all the way out there, take time off of work a second time to go out to the vets, Maria. Oh, probably people just missed it at the boarding gate. They got to the boarding gate late, Goga. So they missed the flight right at the last second. It's probably what happened, huh? That's our baby right there. I've been driving this since 2014, so 11 years. It has 315,000 miles on it. We're Pro Energy here at the Titlepro house. Drill it, mine it, produce it. Coal keeps the lights on, baby. 315,000 miles on that car. Every time I go to the oil change place, everybody's amazed that that vehicle's got that many miles on it and still rolling. But If you take care of them and change the oil, they last forever. Well, do we have any dog questions before we go? Maybe we'll get some education in here. I don't have any answers, but I still like to hear the questions. Toby Tobes. Toby Tobes. Yes, we have 4 days of dog shows, and it's our own club. The club that I belong to is putting on 2 of the days, and then the Flint Club's putting on the other 2 days. It's big. It's a pretty good sized event. We went last year. I actually worked. I only showed him 2 days. I only showed him on Saturday and Sunday last year because I worked at the dog show Thursday and Friday. I worked the front gate, taking it for the parking, taking the money, handing out parking passes. Toby is 2 years and 10 months, 2 years and 11 months. He will be 3 years old the end of next month. He'll be 3 years old September 29th. He's still really young. He's still just a youngster. He's still a youngster. And I found out yesterday that a lady with a girl border collie asked the dog school people for my contact info to talk to us about breeding Toby with her border collie girl. Wouldn't that be something? Puppies from Toby. That'll be a good video. Toby and the puppies. But they'll be her puppies. We'll just take the money. Nate, I know she was busy saying I love you when you were encouraging that person to tell people to double tap. Goga, I call them the lovers. And I ask Maria, how are the lovers tonight? If each one of the lovers, when they come in, if they drop her $1, she'd be a rich lady. What's Toby's favorite toy? Let me think. Oh, one of my old shoes. Those are my old shoes are the ones that get just destroyed, and we play tug of war and fetch with them. He likes the ball. He likes the football and the tennis balls. But when he brings the toy to me, it's usually one of my old shoes outside. I leave a couple of shoes outside for him, and he chews on them, and we play fetch with him. And he eats. His favorite flavor is salmon. Everything I buy is salmon flavored fish, except for the pepperoni. The pepperoni is his favorite treat of the treats that I use. But the little girl that shows him, I call her little girl. She's taller than me. The junior handler that showed him in the beginning, she uses hot dogs. He does really good with that too. But these pepperoni treats, I can tuck them behind my ear when we're in the dog show ring and keep track of them. But the hot dog, I can't tuck behind my ear. Sometimes I put the treats in my suit pocket because you gotta be dressed up nice. There's a big collie over there, and a full size, a regular Lassie collie over there. I can't hold it steady. They bark at us as we go by because we ride past that when we're riding the bike, when I'm riding the bike. Everybody's in love with their people. That's good. Nate, you don't want to be led around on the, you don't want to be walked around on the retractable, do you? You trade life with Toby, you got to wear the, you got to wear the harness. Oh well, we got to get going. Time to head for the home. I got to get to work. Got to be there and be typing by 9 o'clock today. Hopefully. Hey everybody, thanks for coming by. And we're gonna end it here so we can get going and get to work. Come on, Tobe. Come on, buddy. Up. Come here, buddy.